Hello everyone, this is Brian Choi, Managing Partner and CEO of the Food Institute. We're here at Groceryshop 2024. What excitement, a lot of things to see. We're here with a great guest, Kristi Argyilan, SVP of Retail Media at Albertsons Media Collective. Thank you for coming on our program.
Nice to see you, Brian. Thanks for having me.
Well, great. So this is day one of Groceryshop. As you've been walking around, what are some of the themes that you've seen this year as it relates to comparison to last year?
Yeah, I think the thing that always stands out at Groceryshop is the amount of innovation that's going on in the space. Grocery can sound like not much going on, but so many great new products. So many different ways that the grocers and the industry is really innovating with technology, data, AI. It's turning into more of a technology show than it is just grocery, which I think is really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, technology is the name of the game here at this year's Groceryshop 2024. Albertsons has been in the middle of a lot of this evolution, right? And so can you share with us a little bit about Albertsons Evolution as it relates to this new trend in retail media?
Yeah, so I've been in retail media space for a little while now. Previously, I was working at Target and was working on Roundel and brought that to market. And so it's a space for me that I'm just super passionate about for a couple of reasons. I think that when you consider the rich data that grocers, than any retailer, is going to have access to because of their relationship with their customers, and how you can use that rich data to actually serve the customers better and to give them the information that they want. That also happens to support the CPG's businesses, right, and drives growth for them, drives growth for us, and solves a real customer need. So it's just a super exciting time to be able to be at the center, right, of the explosion of retail media. And the marketing world, the media world in particular, is looking for new marketing and media solutions. And retail media is actually uniquely poised to fill a lot of gaps that are sitting on the media side of the industry. So it's a great time for the media industry as well as retailers to really understand what a great asset this is.
Great. Well, one of the exciting things that I'm super excited in is the in-store media options out there. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about what's happening in the store as it relates to capturing this data and working with CPG manufacturers on advertising.
Yeah, very much so. And it's in-store in particular is one of the, when you think of how many sales go through our brick and mortar stores, it's the bulk of our sales. And the relationship that we have with our customers as they come in through the door, our store associates know them well. They see products that are actually unique to their neighborhood. And to then bring digital screens, new product ideas, new recipe ideas to the customers as they're walking through the stores is just a real exciting media channel for us. What the hard part is that in-store is very fragmented. You don't just hit a button and serve ads to all the different digital screens. There's a button for the cooler screens, there's a button for the video screens in the deli, there's a button for the screens up front, there's paper for the shelf talkers. So it's it's very fragmented right now, and I think that the opportunity is for centralized ad serving. And then once you centralize ad serving, then you can actually have measurement that goes across all the screens. Right. So it's not measurement for each individual screen throughout the store. And that's what a lot of us are working on right now, is really cracking the in-store proposition. And then suddenly you've got a media channel that is massive.
Right.
When you consider how many customers come through our doors every day. Right. And if all retailers are able to do that, that's actually quite a big opportunity.
Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about the investment involved in the in-store retail. I can imagine a lot of displays could be quite pricey.
CapEx.
CapEx, there you go.
The hot topic when you talk about in-store is CapEx, right?
So how is Albertsons kind of tackling that side? And I can imagine there's a lot of different options out there. Please share a little bit about that.
Yeah, as with anything that we do, there's a real solid business case to why it would be worth the investment to actually bring something like that into our stores. We also talk a lot about what the customer experience needs to be in order for it not to be like blinking screens
right, like Times Square.
Screaming. Yeah, Times Square. I was going to say that. And so it's really important that we look at the kind of capital expense that goes into the installations of these really big screens that are technology and data enabled. I think one of the areas that we really think a lot about is what long term will we get out of having installed these screens? And interestingly, it's going to be the metal brackets that hold up the big digital screens that actually drive the cost way up. So we're really thinking of innovative ways to bring these beautiful digital screens into the store that have different installation requirements that go along with them.
So can you tell us a little bit about 2025? Is there anything that Albertsons is focused on? Maybe it's the in-store retail media opportunity. Anything else that you can share with our audience today?
Yeah, no doubt that in-store is a big initiative for us. Connected TV, so CTV.
That's right.
Real big opportunity. It naturally leans into linear TV when at that point too. So to be able to bring rich first-party audiences to television, the broadest sense of television, and then closed-loop measurement to show that it drove sales of products, that's a real innovation for video in general, which has tended to be how many impressions did I get,
right,
and what was my CPM. Now we can actually show business outcomes. So that's super exciting. And then the other piece is retail media is scaling so fast that I'm hyper-focused now on talent, capabilities, the infrastructure to be able to support the amount of rapid scaling that we're doing. So it's kind of we're innovating and we're locking down the foundation at the same time.
Right.
So I'd like to call it a place in the clouds on a foundation of stone.
Yeah,
we have to do both at the same time in order to really realize all of the promise that is retail media. And if we're not careful as a media sector with that, we could disappoint the marketplace. We could disappoint advertisers, we could disappoint CPGs if they see the promise but we can't deliver it because we don't have the infrastructure set up. So that's the piece that we're hyper-focused on too.
Wow, great. And I know that Albertsons also partners with many different partners as it relates to this opportunity. Can you share with us about some of the partnerships and what we might potentially see in 2025?
Yeah, today in particular we're talking about Fetch, which is a real favorite loyalty that many people use their app, and so now we're offering that as just another media channel in our mix. So we're leaning way into that. I think we will continue to bring more and more connected TV opportunities to the marketplace. We also, for media buyers, we are bringing different ways that they can buy from us to the marketplace as well. So some of them want full service from us, some of them want to do it on their own and have self-service, and so we're bringing the broader spectrum to the market. And then the final piece is audiences, insights, and measurement as a product is of very high interest to the marketplace. And so if you can get really rich audience insights from us and they're productized in a way where you can subscribe to them, that's really attractive.
Wow. Well, super exciting. Retailers are becoming the next tech giants I see in the food and beverage industry. And thank you so much for spending time with the Food Institute. Kristi Argyilan, SVP of Retail Media at Albertsons Media Collective. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Brian. Great to see you.